Hello everyone, welcome back to our smartphone graphic design tutorials. My name is Clement Akobujo from Scionage Multi-Concept, and in this video I'll be showing you how to create a product package. So let's go. So guys, I've already imported the resources I am going to use for this particular design into my workspace already. You can see them here in the layer section. Okay, these particular resources will be pasted in the platform, both on the platform and in the description on our YouTube channel for our students to have access to. So let's go into the design. First of all, remember when I said every design has its own peculiar size, and it is important for a graphic designer to first of all impute the sizes of their design into the workspace before they even start designing, so as to have the required result at the end of the project. So we'll just move over to this part and select image size. Here we're going to impute the image for our product package design. I'll be imputing a 1818, and then go to the next for height, impute 2595 and click OK. And there we go. You can see automatically our workspace, our screen has already changed accordingly to the design we're about to work on. So the next thing we want to do is go to shape, select shape, select the square shape here and make it rectangular. Okay, make it bold enough to cover the entire screen, right? So once you've done that, select select a color for it other than white. Select color for it other than white and click OK. When you have done that, go back to the shape tool again and select the circle shape from the option and increase the size. All right, increase the size, expand it enough, and once you have it, I want you to place it this way, just like I just did with this. All right. Once you've gotten that, select OK. Now you have both your rectangular. Now you have both your rectangular and circle shape overlapping, right? Now, the next thing we want to do is go to under the shape tool, go to copy and copy the circle shape and then hide it from visibility. Okay. Once you've done that, I want you to go to the layer station. So you come down here, select this and select the visible circle shape and the rectangular shape and merge both of them together. After that, okay, it's merged. After that, go back and scroll to the erase color. Good. Now, under this tool, you already know the default eraser color is white. Automatically, once you enable it, if there is white anywhere, it will automatically delete it. If you don't want it to delete your white, once it do, you go back that way. Once you delete, you see the white goes off. If you don't want it to delete the white, simply select these and select the color. Select the color picker and select whatever you want, and automatically it will select it for you. Okay. All right, guys. Now we have our white. Sorry, guys. Okay, our work just ran out. Okay, now let's select the eraser, color eraser, and then our white is deleted. Click OK, and then the next thing we do now is go to the shape tool, select the default shape, the square shape, and then hold, instead of dragging it out, drag it all the way in, and then click OK. You can see a little dot there. Go to your layer session, you can find it. This is it. Select it, and the shape we just created and merge it together. This is to allow you to be able to add, to import texture to it, assuming you want to import external colors into it. If you don't do that, your shape cannot be, it cannot work with your shape. So we go to our gallery. Oh no, we go to texture. Let's select texture. Let's look for texture. This is texture. We want to import a different element as color into this shape. So go to your download, select this particular element from wherever it's stored in your device, and once you have selected, Here we will highlight the part of it we want to use in our design or in our shape. Now that is done, click OK, and automatically you can see what has been done there, right? Good. Now automatically our job, you can see it has been imported into our design. Next thing we want to do, probably enable it, assuming you want to adjust it or you want to scale it like I want to do here. I prefer to scale just to have a different kind of, however you want to do it, just get it done that way and click OK. Now, the next thing we want to do again is go to the shapes, the shape tool and create a rectangular, select a rectangular object here, right? Now, have it cover that particular shape and click OK. Then we can select color for it. All right. And instead of to pick any of these colors, we'll just use the color picker tool. Come, select this element here and drag it. Look for an appropriate to the shade we want. I want this particular shade, no, a bit darker. Yeah, something like this. And then probably adjust it the way you want here if need be, and then select OK. Now you can see that that shape has covered our the shape we created. We imported that leaf element into. So the next thing we want to use is opacity, the opacity, and then reduce it to the way we want. For me, let's say we do 70, right? Okay, I want 70. So 70 is fine for me. And then the next thing we want to do is go to our circle shape, the one we hid earlier on, and then give it visibility. And then the next thing we want to do is bring it to top. So we go to front, the to front tool, and then bring it to the top of the element, and then we adjust it and put it, place it here. All right, guys. Our Now we have a perfect background for our design, right? Okay, so let's lock all this into place so that we will not have them. You see, we'll still have the overlying shape moving about. So let's lock it in place too. Okay, now that we have done that, the next thing we want to do is to import. Already, remember, I have it already in my in my layer session already, but you can always import it by going to your gallery to import it. So the next we want to place is this element. All right, so I'll disable it and bring it to front. Select it and bring it to front by clicking on the to front. Now you can find this. Okay. Now that we have this here, the next thing, let's expand it enough to the point we want to place it in this design. Okay, I want it placed this way in this design. All right, guys. Okay, now that we have done that, let's lock it into place. Always remember to lock your elements into place so that they don't move about, they don't move away from alignment and distort your design. Now, I want to import this shape, this element, and bring it to front. So click to front and it's already to front. This, click on it and click to front. Here it is. So I want to, the next thing is to turn it this way and reduce the shape. All right. Reduce the shape appropriately the way you want, and that's it. I have that. Lock it into place. Then I'll go to the shape tool, select, look for a shape. Okay. Okay, I want to use this trapezium shape. Either the trapezium shape or the pentagon shape. Okay, let's use the trapezium shape. All right. And okay, let me increase it, increase it, increase it. Good. Okay. Right. So I'll leave the color white. No. Use the relative positioning to centralize it. Once that is done, I'll go to copy and copy it again and change the color of that to and then give a color to that by enabling this. And then I'll just use the customize color picker here and select this our leaf here and leaf element here and probably do this. I hope this works with our design. Okay, let's select this first and see how it looks. No, does it match? Okay, okay, let's go back and then try to do something on it. Or let's select it all over again and look for an appropriate color. Or we can select this. Yes, I think I want to use this color instead. This color of green. Okay. All right, guys. To relative position and centralize it on the other object we copied, and then reduce the size, centralize again. Okay, that is okay. Go to layer section and merge both shapes together by clicking here and then click merge to select it and then merge. So the moment you've merged them, we have them as one shape, right? We want to take it up here, probably reduce the shape a bit, and I'll bring it up here. Okay, centralize it and lock it into place. Good. Bring it to the middle and lock into place. So go to here and lock it into place. Guys, our design is beginning to come into shape, right? Good. Okay. So now we will move over to adding our text element into this. But before we do that, let's go to, I'll go to the, no, go to the gallery and I'll select this just to add more appeal to my design, right? Okay. Oh, we already have that element down here. No problem. Already have it. This is it. Let me delete one of them and use the one I have already. Okay. So I'll just click on that and bring it to front. Good. Now that is done, I'll reduce the element size. Probably put it here. Just to give it more appeal. Okay. Lock it in place. And then to text, guys. Before then, I want to take this up a little bit. So I'll just use the position button to move it up, 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 right? That is good. So to text, let's impute our text now. Natural. So make it capital letter. Okay. Bring it down here. Increase the size. Go to font to give this a font. Get a simple font for this. May probably use, let me see this fat face. Okay. Probably bring it here. Okay. Let's run the next. We want to add another text. Now tap green. Okay, guys, can copy and edit that. No, that's not the spelling of T. I want to spell T. So first, guys, always remember to align your designs. Always centralize them. Always use your alignment to ensure that your elements, the elements of your designs are in position. All right. Okay, now that we have our text, the next we want to give them fonts, appropriate fonts. So for these, I'll just use something I used earlier. Come here, probably give it this, yes, increase the size. Okay, let's give a font to that too. Probably use popping semi-bold. No, don't so much. Yeah. Okay, let's copy that and edit. Take this out. Let's do this. Net. Bring that down here. Before we do that, let's give it the color black. Reduce the size. Go to size to reduce the size. Let's make it 40. Then position it properly. That is done. Let's give it a font. We'll be using popping semi-bold with that. Okay, go to shape, select. All right. Okay, use the radius to give it some radius. Let's use the centralize, the relative position to centralize it, and then move this text element a bit to the right. That is done. Let's lock them all into place. This. Okay. Let's add text. Let's copy this. Edit and add text. Okay. Centralize on to bottom. Let's raise it up. Increase the size. Centralize and change font to above fat face. Let's increase the size and see if that is appropriate. Else we might change the font. Color. Okay, guys, let's add color to the green text by using the texture tool. It's okay. Let's give it some stroke, light stroke. Change stroke color to maybe more thicker, more darker. The stroke of 8. Okay, we can make do with these guys. Okay, guys. So we now have our flyer designed. Let's work on the T text, T message text, and that will be, bring it a bit more down. But of course, the color, the white color will make it disappear in the background of that smoke, with that white smoke background. So we do something with the text by changing, giving it a feel, a new feel that is different. Let's see. No, that is not going to work at all. Okay, let's use the color picker tool. Sorry, guys. So we just have to be careful that we get the appropriate color we need. So we're going to give it, make it lighter, and then add stroke to it. Okay, so let's add stroke to it. Let's increase the stroke. Yes, that is good. So guys, we're done with the flyer. We're done with designing our products package flyer. The next thing we're going to do is to mock up this flyer design using an application or a website, an online assistant website called the Photopea. But before we do that, guys, let's save our job using the same process of saving it. After ensuring that there is no mistake here, we can now move over to saving our job, saving the PLP version for editing, so future editing, and also saving it in our gallery. So we'll say the green, the green tea. Let's save it as green tea. Then we'll save it to our gallery after adding the ultra quality to it and then save. All right, that is done. The next thing we want to do is to mock up this design for presentation. Of course, we've created a product package here, but how do we add it to the product the way you see most of your products, the designs on them and all? That is what we're going to carry out subsequently. See you guys in that session. All right, guys. So after creating our products package design, the next thing we want to do is to mock it up for presentation. Now, for laptop, PC users, the usual way to go is to use giant graphic design softwares like Adobe Illustrator, CorelDRAW, or most importantly, Photoshop for this part of the job. But remember, this is a smartphone tutorial, and where there is the unavailability of a laptop, then what needs to be done? We have an online assistant, a website called Photopea for this aspect of the job, for mocking up flyers and product packages for presentation. So go over to your browser and type in and search for Photopea. The name of the site is Photopea. Okay, Photopea, and search for it. On the search result page, you will find the site as the first on the list, www.photop.com. Click on it and it will take you directly. It's an online software for mocking up a job for graphic designs. All right, so now we are in the interface, the Photopea interface. Okay, and let's just go over to mocking up the product package we designed earlier. So go over to file and select open. It will take you to your file gallery, your phone gallery, where you can select uh, the mockup folder for this job. All right, so let's go over. I'll just move over to download and search for mine. Select its plastic bag. Okay, let's go over tape now. Okay, so here I have it. I'll just import it. Now, the moment you select the file, it will load into the workspace here for you to carry out your all the editing and mocking up of your design. So we're waiting for it. Always ensure you have strong network for this. Okay, guys. So this is the default look of the mockup file. All right. So now we can go over to importing our design into this. First thing we want to do, look at the right side of the screen here. Here, what you see here is called layers. Okay, these layers are the parts where we are going to edit to get what we want. So first of all, highlight. Let me zoom in. Now you can see highlight. Tap on this on your when you're here. Just come here to the top layer here. You can see the eyes there. Okay, the top one you can see that's the default design of our mockup file is in there. Inside of it, you can see this little square shape in there. Tap on it twice, and it will open up for editing. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I am going to use the toolbar so as we can have an understanding of the interface too. So we'll just come over to the toolbar here and go to layer. Okay, tap on layer, move down here, and you will see smart object. Click on smart object and it will show you options. What you just need to do is click open bracket edit contents. Okay, once you click on it, it's open for us to design to work on. The next thing we want to do is go over to our tools bar. Let's zoom out so that we can see what we're doing. Okay, all right, go to file, go over to file. Sorry guys, click on file and then click on open and place. Okay, it will take you back to your phone gallery where you can go select that product package design we created earlier. Okay, so all we need to do is go for it, select, mine is under Pixel Lab, so I'll just select Pixel Lab, search for it. I'm sure to find it here. Okay, this is it, guys. So I'll just click on it. Automatically, it will import into here. All right. So we're waiting for it to load up. Okay, guys, as you can see, it has loaded up into our design. Now, if you notice, you can see the red outline there. Of course, this particular job, that red outline gives you an understanding of where the shape of the mockup file. Now, if you look at the edge, at the corners of our design, you will see little square boxes. You can use that to increase your design or to reduce your design, or even at the side to pull it to left to increase it by width or by height. But for the purpose of this design, I'm okay the way it is right now. So all I just need to do, all we are going to do next is come to this session. As you can see it, you can see this the default design underneath, which is the red color design. Click on the eye beside it, okay, to disable it. Once you click on the eye, remember from Pixel Lab, the moment you click on the eye icon, it turns off visibility. That is the same as this. So once we've done that, guys, the next thing we want to do is go to File and save our job. Come over to File and click Save Smart Object. Okay? Voila. So guys, our job has been saved. Now, if we move over to our main interface, the workspace there, we'll find that automatically this product package design we made has already been merged into that product package that we see there. Let's go over, let's see it. Come here, product mockup _1 PSD. Click on that. And guys, can you see that? Wow. See, we have created our own products package. Isn't that lovely, guys? Now, you can do as much. I want you guys to do as much as this. Go over to freepik.com, search for product package mockups. Okay, download as many as you can, and you can mock them up with your flyers. Also, guys, this also applies to car branding. Okay, when you are making a design, all these vehicles you see with brands on it, this is how it is done. All you just need to do is go over for a car mock-up, download it, design your flyer, come over here, mock it up this the same way we just did with this, and that is it, guys. Now, to save our job, okay, because this is an online software, any little mistake or error with our network will affect this job. So first thing we need to do is to save it. Always save at every junction you get to, okay? Now, so we go back to file, okay? We come down to export as, all right? Click on export as, click on export as JPG, PDF, assuming you're going to print this. If you're printing this, you save as PDF, okay? You have all the different function of how you want to save it. Now we just select JPG, so automatically come down here and save and click save. Okay, guys, our job has been saved and you can see it has been downloaded. Let's open it up so that we can see what we created. Wow, isn't this lovely, guys? Anyways, don't mind my phone system here, but just for us to see it, wow, guys, you can see we have actually packaged a product, a green tea product already. You can see that all our writings are out. This is lovely, guys. Now, I want you guys to carry out the assignment on the assignment outlines for this tutorial. Okay? I'll see you in the next video.